up, fight fans? So, Eddie Alvarez is now a free agent he was in over there with One FC, I think it's called. One, I'm not a super big fan. I've seen a couple matches. I know he was there with Demetrius Johnson. So I think even Stage Northcutt went over there as well. So there was a few names over there, but nonetheless, he is now a free agent from that company. So guys, where do you think Eddie Alvarez is going to go next? Do you think he's going to go back to Bellator? Do you think maybe he's going to go in with the UFC or maybe the other organization, PFL? You know, he has a few options. Eddie Alvarez is still a very big name, not a big superstar name, but a big fighting name, and is also a very, very fan favorite fighter. He definitely is. And it's definitely must-see TV when you see Eddie Alvarez fight. He's rarely in a boring fight. Ever. I can't even name a boring fight. So, where does he go? I honestly hope he does go back to the UFC. Maybe. I don't see him possibly going after that championship run with all the crazy contenders that they got over there now. Of course, you know, Islam, Charles Oliveira, all these other fighters. But I would love to see him going in there with the rematches that he could have. Think about the rematches. Think about those first fights. He has that fight with Dustin Poirier. Great epic fight. You have that Underground King match of Justin Gaethje. Great epic fight. And good God, guys, if you have not seen this, him and Michael Chandler. I'm telling you guys, stop my video. Stop it right now and go and search Michael Chandler versus Eddie Alvarez Part 1 in Bellator. I'm telling you guys, you're looking at by far top 10 greatest fight of all time. All time. It has to be on everyone's list. If you put all the MMA together, you're looking at the top 10 greatest fight of all time. I promise you, you will not be let down. That is literally an epic fight. Their second fight was definitely decent too. Definitely very good. But their first fight, good God, was it just a great fight. It was an amazing fight. Amazing fight, definitely on my favorite all-time list. 100%. And would I love to see a part 3 with these guys? Absolutely. Absolutely. Good. Oh my God. Why would I not? Why would you not want to? Again, if you've seen that fight, if you've seen it, you would agree. If you haven't, stop this video. Go look at it right now, because I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And then with that, you can see part 2. And then with that, you will definitely agree with me that you would love to see a part 3. 100%. Because those guys, when those two guys are together, it's like oil and water. It's like they are battling. They are going to war with each other, trying to kill each other, trying to do everything they can to really, really get that victory. Get that victory, and I promise you guys, that is going to be one epic fight. That's a big reason why I hope he goes to the UFC. Big reason, because of that Michael Chandler fight. Now, if he goes to Bellator, you know, there's a few cool fights there. I don't see a whole lot of action there, but there's some decent names. He could definitely get in there with Benson Henderson. You got that Patricky Pitbull, who is the champ right now, and Sydney Outlaw. So, you know, there's a few names out there at that lightweight division. So, okay, I could see it possibly, because I know he has somewhat of a relationship with Bellator and Scott Coker and such like that. I don't see it being a big super option, but I could see him going there, because the chances of him being champion might be more likely. Now, it's not downgrading Bellator, saying that their fighters are not as good as UFC. I do feel like the lightweight division is a bit more stacked in the UFC than it is in Bellator right now. PFL, you still got Anthony Pettis there. A few other fighters I'm not too familiar with. I haven't really watched it all that much, but nonetheless, you know, they always have those competitions where you can win $1 million and such like that. So that's another possibility for Eddie. It all depends on what he wants to do. Does he want to go in there and fight? Does he want to try to go to war again? Does he try to want to make his money again? You know, what is exactly on his mind? I would love to know what's on his mind. But nonetheless, my hopes is that he does go to the UFC. You got those 3 fights. And I'm telling you guys, those would be some epic fights. You know, they will not let you down. You got the Underground King. This guy does not back down. This guy does not shy away from a fight. You got Eddie Alvarez. You got Justin Gaethje. You got Eddie Alvarez versus Justin Gaethje versus Dustin Poirier versus, again, Michael Chandler. Woo. And who knows? Maybe he could actually get the victory, and he could actually get a title shot. You never know. You never know. But I'm just telling you guys, those will be some fun matchups. But let me know what you guys think in the comments on what you think Eddie Alvarez should do, where he should go next, and what would you like him to see? What organization would you like to see him at? Guys, I'm telling you, please, UFC, sign Eddie Alvarez back. Guys, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification button to let yourself know about all my up and coming content. I'll see you guys in the next video.